What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back in the video on the channel, and today, welcome back to another episode of King Unfiltered, where, honestly, this is probably going to be way worse than this last time because, well, things are a lot more lit. We went to the Dad, America's favorite race. We got some pizza from
Papa John's.
I don't like him, but
Papa
you know what?
Great guy, Papa John's.
Open at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had no idea this was even open.
Beautiful.
And,
it's phenomenal.
I was gonna go somewhere else, but I checked on DoorDash, and it was like Papa John's is still open, so I said, you know what? Let's go to Papa John's. Go ahead, say it again, dog.
Papa John's.
Yep.
Better if it's Stacy Dash, no?
She's also a fucking
Maniac.
brainwashed.
Salute.
All right, I don't really know what we got, to be honest. So there's some ranch. I don't know what's in here. I think these are wings, to be honest. I don't know. Open the damn pizza.
Did you get peppers?
Yeah, I did. I got the. I don't know what I got, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot what I told this man. Yeah, these are wings. These are garlic parmesan, I think, or lemon. I don't know. So, yeah, we do like the show and tell, right? So, watch how quick I do this. Bam! Let's get some of the Dad wings. You want some Dad wings? These are like garlic parm or some. I don't even know. And that's yours, right?
Yeah.
He got the barbecue chicken. Right? What'd you get?
Why they give me a jalapeno on the side?
They always do. It's a pepperoncini.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they always look.
Terrible. Oh. Right.
And I got what the hell did I get?
Beautiful. This guy got a diet Pepsi pizza.
Apparently. I'm still gonna eat this shit too. I don't even care.
Nah, you kill two birds with one stone. You drink and eat at the same time. It's beautiful.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm still gonna eat this pizza too. It's the yo, I dead ass don't know what I got. Like, I'm not even joking.
You got some like an Italian lover.
Italian sauce, like salsiccia.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. And this is why we came here.
That's the ultimate.
This is literally why you came here. Because you wanted the cinnamon Bonaparte.
Cinnamon bullets.
Those are goated.
The Napoleon Bonapartes?
Yes.
How come we got the cinnamon Bonapartes?
Because he died at Waterloo.
Hey.
And then I did this review before. Do you fuck with Papa John's, really? Nah, right?
I had it once.
I got the Italian papadilla, the garlic crusted parm. I did a review on this. I remember that. Some dude gave me shit because I said the papadilla was good. Yeah. Matter of fact,
No.
this is the Italian pizza because it's the same look.
It hit different.
That's different, yeah. I did a review on the papadilla. I think there's a fire, for real.
I got chicken, bacon, and
Ranch.
ranch.
Right? Or barbecue. Barbecue?
Yeah, no, barbecue.
Barbecue.
And they gave us ranch. Oh, home run with this guy.
Nah, just what I wanted, the garlic butter. You ever have garlic butter from Papa John's?
Garlic butter.
You ever had this?
No.
It's the best thing to do. You got dip. You got one of yours. Look.
Oh, a little lobster tail would be nice with that.
You've never tried the garlic butter.
No.
Dip that shit. That's why I put up with his racist ass. But it's fine. This papadilla has banana peppers, not pickles, ham, salami, gabagool, sausage. It's hot. And mozzarella. Right? Right. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm telling you, this is what it is. You gotta dip it in the garlic butter, bro.
Not the ranch? How's their ranch?
I don't really eat the ranch.
You used to love ranch. What happened to you?
I still do.
I don't know. You're not showing the ranch love.
Not in pizza, though. Like,
Love. What do you mean not pizza?
that was high school. I used to do that. I used to do ranch and pizza in high school. This shit's hot as hell and I'm still eating it.
You used to get the Migos. Remember that?
Bigos. Little Polish soup. I remember I was talking to this Polish girl when we were freshmen, and she told me to try it.
Did you get... And what happened?
It was good.
Nah, it's not good.
I still don't know what the hell it is.
It's not. It's no good. It's pierogi soup.
If y'all don't know, the town we grew up in, right? A lot of Polish people. So, like, I don't think you never did the Polish girl. Most of us did.
Think no.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Salute, you know.
You were just friends,
Yeah.
guy friends.
No, she's a girl.
You're the guy friend,
Yeah.
because that's men and women can be friends.
They could.
Where? You want garlic parm ring? Nobody cares about this.
Real good.
Steak alone.
No, I'm saying, are you? Yeah.
It tastes like Papa John's, bro.
Papa John's.
You ever had Wingstop?
No.
Their garlic parm is fire.
Where's Wingstop?
My Wawa.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
When's the last time you had it?
2 years ago, 3 years.
Exactly. I said this. This is not even a joke.
I can't even tell you why I won't go there.
I swear to God. I said the same thing. I got Wingstop like 3 years ago and I thought it was ass. And then people on this channel was like, yo, just go back to Wingstop. So I got it the next time and that shit was good. Like fire. I think it was because back then it just opened. They didn't know how to do. I'm telling you, bro. See, I know how you are. You know what? I'm not wasting my fucking time. I'm not wasting my time.
Keyword is stop.
I got the Italian some shit. That's but y'all can figure it out. There's like banana peppers and like pepperoni and salami.
Bananas.
You like banana peppers?
No.
Really?
Really?
You eat pickles though.
I do. They're spicy, no?
Banana peppers not really no.
No?
They just taste like peppers. Like kind of, you're gonna love those.
No.
Those, I ate a whole tray of those the last time I did this.
Looking at me.
Yeah, those things are, they're
Yo,
crazy.
I don't know what it is, but this is hitting.
I mean, if you're drunk, it's
I'm gonna go to, no. Because Banana King hit, but not like this.
nothing hits like pizza when you drink.
Wow.
Nothing. This is like
Papa John's. Great.
the only time I ate Papa John's was in college when we used to drink.
Man.
There was a Papa John's across the street from my apartment.
I didn't even know the Papa John's was over there.
You still didn't dip it in. You're not gonna use the garlic butter because I said to do it. Do me a favor. Just take it home with you.
That's not wild. But why would you?
Because that's what you do.
You don't. Nah. I'm gonna try it, but
I'm telling you. That shit is next level.
I feel like I gotta dip like lobster in that.
It's a pizza. You know how many people are watching this right now and want to just dip it in there?
Look, I don't know what to do at your house.
I'm
Alright?
telling you, bro. The garlic butter is the best. And they got a spicy one, which is even better. I know you can't really eat spicy shit, but...
It's like putting ketchup on a steak.
No! I wouldn't even do that now.
I don't know.
I only put ketchup on steak that day because they didn't let me do it at home. So I had to do it somewhere.
You think you were gonna do it there?
I had to give it a shot.
Nah.
I've told that story on here too.
Learn quick, right?
I gave it a shot. It didn't work.
No good.
I've told that story on here. I've done a few like steak videos, right? And I always talk about how you can't put ketchup on a steak.
No.
So
People do it.
that one day when we were kids, I went to your house, and then we had steak, and I tried to put ketchup on that shit, and your dad stared at me for like fucking 30 minutes.
Poor guy, didn't want to say nothing, but he's
Finally, he
You know
couldn't.
my dad,
He goes, listen, I don't know what you do at your house, but
telling you.
can't put ketchup on a steak.
You don't really do that. You know?
And I already knew because my dad would have yelled at me, but I had to give it a shot. But he was right. Ketchup on a steak is stupid. Stupid as hell. Like if you go to a steakhouse, they won't even give you ketchup. And that's the funny part. A lot of times when I eat steak even on these videos, people will be like your steak is undercooked because I eat it medium rare. And then when I tell them if you go to an expensive steakhouse, they won't even serve that shit to you if it's well done. Like, if you ask, they'll tell you no.
Right.
But they don't get that. A lot of people, especially my family, I mean,
Burnt, right?
yeah, like, I don't even want to say this stereotypically, but a lot of black people will not eat steak if that shit's undercooked. They eat well done, that's it. Period. I don't really know, because that's all I grew up in, so I don't know what other people do, but most black people, they're not eating that shit unless it's well done. I remember going to college and my friends.
Why do you think that is? Just a thing?
Because growing up, you know, like, it's the same thing as, like, seasoning, bro. Like, a lot of white people, they don't season their food. Like, so if you grew up eating well done shit, like, that's all you know, you know? Like,
No, but why? But why though? Like, I know why white people don't season their stuff.
it's a culture thing.
Well, no, it's because they don't really eat.
Y'all have to ask y'all. I know a lot of y'all watching are black.
White people don't eat. Do you understand that?
What do you mean they don't eat?
They drink. They don't eat.
They eat food.
No, they drink. They wake up and they drink scotch starting at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's true.
So, food is not even an issue.
That's another cultural difference. A lot of white people. And it's crazy because, like, growing up, I had basically two families. I had a black side and a white side, so I got to see both ends of it. But white people, like, when they drink, like, they drink.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, they don't have to, you're right, bro. They wake up, like, they finna.
Wake up and fill it.
They gotta live that shit on the edge, bro.
Jack and Coke, yeah.
It's the same thing as, like all the dangerous shit in life, bro. Like, I only, like, my white relatives, friends, whatever it is, like, only they do that crazy shit. Like, skydiving, hang gliding.
Yeah, but black people do it too.
How many black people you know have been fucking skydiving?
I do it all day in the Marines, bro.
That's a job. That's a job.
Nobody forced them.
No. There's a big ass.
I just had this conversation over the weekend. That's why I'm prepared.
Good.
No, that's it. That's my argument. They do it.
They're getting paid.
So?
That's not the same thing.
They're choosing to do it.
No, see, to me,
We don't force them.
when you go skydiving, you're paying somebody money, hundreds of dollars to jump out of an airplane. Voluntarily.
Yep.
You understand what's wrong with, like, what? Nah, bro. Like, I know, because my cousin's been in the Navy for like 10 years now, bro, because he's only a couple years, you know, we're like the same age. So, he's been in the Navy for like 10 years. He gets money for that shit. He wouldn't be doing that shit for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that you could get me to do if you paid me, but for free, nah. If you offered, like,
Still doing it though.
but if you offered a stereotypically white person to jump out of a plane for free, they'd be like, let's do it, let's go, I wanna go. Like, it's something they look forward to doing. And that's what I mean. It's the mindset. Like, yeah, you know, if you pay me to do something, there's a higher odds of me doing it, but I'm not doing that shit for free. Are you crazy? How's that garlic butter?
It's awesome, not with pizza.
I like it with pizza.
I feel like if I had a lobster tail, oh
Well,
man.
forget it. That's different. It's like the only sauce I eat from there.
The ranch is good.
Well, ranch is ranch. That's what it is. But why do you think? I mean, because you're white, but you're like, you know, you got soul. So like,
No, but I'm not white. We're gonna do this again?
it's your race. You are white.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
What's your race? Black? Latino? Pacific Islander? You're white. What do you mean?
It's culture based.
I mean Caucasian. You were Caucasian.
Yeah, but that doesn't apply. That's why it's
No, you got soul.
salty.
You got soul.
No, I don't have soul. You have soul.
I'm fucking black. Of course I
Right.
got soul. Like, yeah, I grew up with Lowry seasoning salt.
Exactly.
Like, that's
And Italy is right next to Africa, so
That's why you got soul. But Italians are white. What you mean?
Italian, but they're not white though.
But you're talking about.
I'm talking about what matters.
I'm
Just
talk-
light-skinned black people that probably. Hey,
I'm-
where do you put them?
I'm speaking about culturally, and you're talking like.
No, I'm
you're-
speaking
Yes,
culturally.
and I'm talking about your race. If you had to check a box on a census, you would say you were white because that's what you are.
That's just the color. Color doesn't make you.
But you're white. You are white.
Right, but
I am black.
but just because your skin color is something doesn't mean you're gonna do something.
I'm not talking about your culture because you got soul. That's what I said.
No, but your skin color doesn't dictate that. Your culture does. How many times do you know are gonna jump out of a plane? None.
But I'm talking about your race. I'm not talking about that. Italian seasoned food.
Correct.
Yeah, you're not like. You got soul. It's a big ass difference.
Exactly.
Bro, you housed that pizza. I
Exactly.
had 2 slices.
Bro, because I don't fool around, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I've had 2 slices. You should be doing eating challenges.
I'm doing it.
I don't know. Should put the clock up.
I'm not kidding, bro. This thing.
But you get what I'm saying.
You should do a podcast.
Oh my god. Can you just say that as you're a white person?
No.
What the fuck? You're white!
I don't identify as white.
So if you had to fill
Tell me I'm
out.
wrong.
Nah, you got soul.
Yep.
I say that. You got street cred. Like, you go to the hood, we're good. It's been tested. We've done it. Like, we've gone in the hood. I got my chain on and we're walking around and nobody says, like, I get that.
My skin color is white, yes.
Yes, you're white. Like, as much as Tiger Woods wants to not say anything, he's black. He can say whatever the hell he wants to. He's black. And that's what I'm saying. So, You can't really answer this question from your own point of view. But why do you think it is that culturally white people don't season their food?
It's only certain white people. That's the thing.
Culturally.
Because it's how they were raised.
We don't really deal with that in New Jersey. Because here,
I don't want to offend anybody either.
you don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah. Like a lot of, like you're talking about wasps,
Yes.
right? Like that's more of what
Culture.
you're talking about. They don't even know where they come from to begin with.
That's the problem.
So they don't really have the culture. And so they wake up and make a Jack and Coke.
Okay, not all white people are drunks.
But they don't even get drunk.
No.
That's a big difference. Vapid Jags, you know? So, different ballgame.
What I'm saying is,
A lot of those people have something to prove. too.
we're from an area that's like, it's different in Jersey. Because here, if somebody were to come up to you and be like, yo, what's your nationality? You would not say American.
No way.
You would say you're Italian, Sicilian, whatever, right?
Yes.
If you do the same thing in other places, they will say they're American.
Other places in America?
Yeah. Like, when I went to school in Iowa, big time example, people out there, they were either white or American. The thing that you're saying to me here, that doesn't exist out there. They don't even know because everything is kind of just like Americana. Like, and they really didn't season shit. And it was crazy. Because I never really realized that because...
So, what are they supposed to season their food with? They don't know any better. This stuff gets passed down.
How do you not taste that, though?
They don't know any better. They need their Jack and Coke.
But even when they get, like... I remember, because when I was in college, I used to date, you know, obviously, like, my girlfriend was from the Midwest, right? Yo, she didn't season shit, bro. Like, she couldn't, but, and it was funny because, like, as the more we started dating, she would be like, oh my God, this is so good. And I'm like, it's a piece of chicken. It's like the most basic shit.
Exactly.
But it's crazy because they legit, like, they'll put chicken on the grill with, like, salt and pepper. Imagine that.
And that's a lot.
Yeah. It is true. Another thing, like, there's a meme called White People Taco Night. And where, have you ever seen, like this is, like, funny, because I've actually been to this kind of stuff in my family. Like, you ever seen White People Taco Night?
Never.
They get ground beef from the store, and they just use, like, the taco seasoning, and they get, like, the Old El Paso shells, and, like, regular cheese, and some lettuce, and they just make little tacos.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to her about that, and I was like...
So basically school lunch tacos.
Yeah. So I was talking to her about it, and I'm like, how the hell do you eat that? You know, like, you can eat that just regular-ass taco seasoning. You ever seen, like, taco sauce? Mm-hmm. I've never had that.
Terrible.
Like, in my life, I've never had it.
Terrible.
So I asked her, I was like, yo, you can eat just, like, the taco sauce? She's like, oh, I can't eat that. It's too spicy. I'm like, even the mild? She's like, yeah, it's, like, spicy as hell. I'm like, imagine that shit.
See, but that's another thing. I don't like spicy, though.
But you can't have spicy.
I can, but I feel like it takes away from the taste of what I'm eating.
There's two different kinds of spicy. I was talking about this yesterday.
Good, let's talk about it today. Papa Judge.
I have a sauce that I really like. It's called Truff, which is like a truffle hot sauce. It tastes good.
Truffle butter?
Don't say that shit.
What?
It's truffle flavor.
That would be good a little bit on here.
Oh,
all right,
God.
so what about it? So it's $1,000 mushroom flavored, right? Best truffles come from where?
Italy.
Go ahead. So it's not spicy is what you're saying.
It is hot.
Oh, it is hot.
But they have different flavors. They have hot, hotter, and they have a white truffle one. Like, I love this sauce, right? And I eat it all the time. But there's a difference between shit that's hot for no reason. Like, that halal guy's packet I threw at you, I said this yesterday, that hot sauce is ass. It doesn't taste like anything, it's just hot. It's not good. There's a difference between hot shit that's good and hot shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, but I also feel like if I have to add hot sauce to my meal, then it's not good in the first place.
But that's one of the facets of cooking. Not in Italian food, but if you have like Thai food,
Correct.
spicy is one of the four. There's
Yeah.
spicy, there's sweet, there's salty. To me, that's like, it tastes good. Hot shit, if it's seasoned. Halal guys, nah. But like, I'm not gonna say this, I know you don't like it, but y'all know I do. Juicy Platters, their hot sauce is good.
I know this is a Napoleon Bonaparte, so I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah, Waterloo. Watch, that shit is so good.
No. Oh my god.
I'm dead ass. I ate that whole tray last time. I got a papadilla and that, and I ate the whole tray. Watch this. See? This shit, right here. This hot sauce tastes like shit. It's just hot. Like, I don't even know what's in here. Let me see. Water, spices, vinegar, paprika, lemon juice, xanthan gum. Yeah, no, that's just trash.
Grey Grantham is in there?
The xanthan gum is what makes like stuff thicker. You put it in like stuff to make it thicker. Like women. It's like the BBL of sauces.
The BBW?
I like big girls. It's crazy too. This is probably something I would never even say unless we were doing this right now.
What?
Growing up and in college, I was never into like BBWs. Now, it's like the older I get, the more I realize that I was like missing out. Like big girls winning.
It's because they got it, man. They just got it.
But like,
That's what it means.
but why did it take me until my late 20s to get it?
It's funny, I had the answer the other day, but I forget right now because I was thinking about this. I had a great answer too.
My whole life, I
You always
never.
asked me, and I said, I gotta tell you. And I forgot.
I don't understand
This?
this.
How come I'm the worst? I had an answer, and I don't have it anymore.
All I know is when I was younger, college age, high school age, I never really liked like skinny girls, but I didn't like big girls. As I got older, like I appreciate that shit now, which is crazy.
Because, again, it's... How could you appreciate it if it really wasn't around?
Big girls weren't around back then.
Nah, it's a different
hell?
type. It's a different type.
A BBW is a BBW though.
Okay. I want you don't have to say it. Think to yourself right now. Who back then was that?
I got a few.
Really?
Yeah,
I would like to know.
I can't say it.
I understand that. But, because I really can't think of one.
Remember the Cuban?
Yes. but you weren't on the fence about that. That was a go.
But
You
she
knew
was-
that.
Back then, even yeah.
That was, forget about it.
Yeah.
So that was already a go. I'm talking one that was a sleeper. There really aren't. See, that makes my point. You weren't sleeping on them.
She was different.
Yeah, she was different, all right, but you still weren't sleeping, were you?
I'm still mad about
We
that.
were
shit.
wide awake.
I'm still mad about that shit. I could have did that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's a different time. It's a different time. That's what it is. That's the end game. It's a
But
different
big girls
time.
were pretty back then.
Exactly.
But I understand.
You did.
No.
It's just you're older now, so your brain is a little bit different. So
So
you
I'm saying I
understand
didn't get it.
what you always did. It's just it matured. Your understanding matured. It's an understanding.
I
You
knew you were
know?
gonna do that.
That's what it is. It matured now.
I think as you get
Everything
older,
gets better. That's a fact. Everything gets better.
when you're younger, you don't understand the world yet. That's how I
Correct.
feel.
You notice something there, but you don't really know what it is. But you know what it is.
Back then, you didn't think about things like now.
Like you do now, right? Because you're seasoned.
Think about things like stretch marks, things like that. As a kid, you didn't really know what was what, but now, like, that's a turn on, not a turn off. You know,
Your attention to detail gets better with age.
because you know you've been there.
Right. You have experience. You've seen things.
Yeah, I bet.
You know.
I've seen a couple.
So now you understand.
But what do I understand? I don't understand. Like, it looks good now.
Correct.
Back then, I don't know.
Well, it was always there.
You just said there was no BBWs.
No, stretch marks. You don't need to be BBW to have stretch marks.
No, even skinny girls have stretch marks.
That's right. The dents, forget it.
There's a lot of dudes that don't understand that either, though. That like, stretch marks are not a sign of like fat, like overweight.
Stretch marks are a sign of beauty, in fact.
You can have to talk to himself for like 5 seconds because I don't have a paper towel and my hands look like this. Keep entertained, bro.
Yeah, I'll keep him entertained.
Yeah, say stuff.
stuff. I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna wait till he gets back and I'm gonna eat this. I gotta take a wing. This one. I'm gonna take one wing.
I told you to take it.
I know.
This guy, will you wait till I leave till I take the wing?
No. When you left, they called me.
You could have had him a long time ago. What you mean?
You could have had this one there.
My hands are hella buttery though.
That's good.
I told you. That's like they're trying to wing.
What do you like, the leg or the wing?
See how he does shit though? It takes me walking out of the damn room. Even though I said have the wing, we can go back and roll the John Madden, what do you call it, the replay? What's that shit called? The challenge?
Yep.
I said eat the wing. I leave room, he has a wing. I've been there, that shit was good. But I can't, if I tell him to do something, even if he wants to do it, he won't.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
I say taste the soup.
Have the soup.
You want to do
I
it?
wish we had soup.
Go into Wawa, bro.
Gotta do that. We'll do a soup.
Bro, Wawa soup is fire.
Yeah, but they don't have French onion. I know
They
you're
do
thinking. I
sometimes,
know you're
actually.
thinking, and they
No,
don't
they
have.
do sometimes.
No way. They got the French onion over there.
Nah, yeah, they do sometimes.
Nah.
They know. They watch. The corn chowder.
Shorty low.
The corn chowder is why I go to Wawa. But people sleep on Wawa. That shit is good. How did you eat?
Last one, and this is yours.
You can fucking
No, that's it. Beautiful.
You should do eating challenges.
I just did one.
You ate a pizza in 6 minutes.
I'm quick with it.
This is the funny part. Y'all don't notice either.
I don't fool around.
No. No.
Before.
He eats way faster than I do. I might be able to eat more, and that's debatable, than he does. Debatable. But he eats faster than I do. Remember that shit at fucking, where were we?
Where was it?
Sabor.
Oh, forget
No,
it.
Europa Vieja.
Forget it. I was eyeing down the rest of the table.
We were at a, it was like a date, like, this doesn't matter. But,
Long story.
yeah, we went to this Cuban restaurant.
Phenomenal. I think they closed too. That's a shame.
Yeah, I know. The pandemic got everybody.
Yeah.
So, if you guys aren't familiar, there's a dish called ropa vieja. It's like, I mean, I know what it means in Spanish, but it doesn't matter. It's like meat that you like,
Shredded.
yeah, like shredded meat with rice and like plátanos, plantains. So we get there, and his food comes out before everybody's. There's like 5 of us at the table because it was birthday. Remember this?
Yes.
Like, yeah. So
That's right.
his food comes out, and we're all still waiting. And very silently, he just stops talking, right? And he's sitting there, and he's like prepping his shit. He just takes a fork, and he's going, you know the mix? How you mix the food up? So he's going. By the time I looked over again, there was nothing left on the plate. It was like, honestly, at the most 4 minutes. He ate a whole giant-ass plate of ropa vieja.
And then the person next to me didn't finish.
So you were staring at their shit
At their food.
for the next like 20 to 30 minutes.
Look, I was staring at the food.
Going, you eat that?
So you gonna eat that? Yeah, you know.
I told this story this week. This is how I want you guys to know that I don't fucking lie. Okay? Because I tell a lot of different shit. And I was talking about how I once went on a date with a girl, but you and the other guy were there too. Remember we went to May? We went to May.
Yeah.
And I said that was actually like one of the better dates that I went on because it was a lot more informal because she got to see me around you and him, but she was there, so she got to know me a lot more without me having to like put on a front.
I don't remember it too specifically, but
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
We got pulled over. Me, you, and the car. Got
Yeah.
pulled over on the way to May.
It was wet. Yeah.
It was, yeah, and was there.
Yeah.
And then we went to the lounge, and then we went to 17. I didn't tell that part. No.
Yeah, well, I was 17.
17, like.
And we both paid for those dates. You believe this?
Talking about this shit too.
Go ahead.
I don't have a problem paying for a date. People
had a
really
problem with that, right?
People really got us misconstrued when we were talking. I don't have an
Let's
issue.
address it then, because I saw some of the comments,
Agreed.
and I didn't really answer because but maybe I should answer next.
You should hop on this shit. I don't care.
Answer, right? Yeah. What was some of the beef?
One, people said that we were saying that we don't want women that are able to like think or do anything because they think
Yeah,
you're like. I said. Okay,
I guess it could have came off that way.
Okay,
But yeah, it's clear there. That's not what it is.
no, that's not what I want.
Correct.
But they were thinking that I was saying I just want like a. I said exactly the opposite. I said, in the old days, that's how relationships were. That you can't say anything because the man was the breadwinner and made all the decisions. That's not what I want.
Right.
But the issue that I had was the fact that people said that chivalry, that kind of stuff used to, the guy paying for everything from jump, I'm taking you out, I'm whining and dining, that stuff is no longer like an option for me. You know, like I'm not Drake.
You're not going to wine and dine them.
Fuck no.
What are you saying?
No. The whining and, because to me, the phrase whining and dining comes from this. You're trying to like woo somebody, trying to seduce them. To me, if I'm taking you places, I'm flying you places, I'm taking you to dinner, we're already an item. That comes after, not before for me. If I can't take you to a coffee shop, if I can't take you on a walk, if I can't just vibe with you doing nothing, then why would I want to date you? Like, are you dating me just so I can
still no, but you can still do those things. You don't think that's a question. You don't think you could still do those things?
I'm talking about when I first get to know somebody, I'm not taking you on no expensive ass date for what?
And you think a lot of girls today want that?
Hell yeah, they do.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes. Not all, but yes. I see it all the time. Take me places, take me this place, take me that place. Like, if I first meet you, why wouldn't I just want to know what you about first? Like, this is not 1948 where I'm like, hey, may you accompany me to this? Like, for what? If I'm taking you places like that, like, we're already dating. I have no problem taking you to an expensive restaurant. But on a first date? For what? Why? I'm trying to get to know you, and we're gonna go to some place where we're dressed up in some stuffy outfit, ordering, filet mignon, just so you can say that. And I feel like if you're the type of woman who wants that off the bat, like, I've seen women where a guy's like, hey, I want to take you out sometime. What do you say we meet up for some coffee? Something like that. Something casual. Not just coffee, but, whatever. And a woman's like, I'm worth more than that. Like,
yeah, that's messed up.
That's my issue.
Yeah. Yeah, that I don't agree with.
Because for what? It's not about your worth. It's about...
It's about the person, getting to know somebody.
Exactly.
You should be able to do that in any setting.
Any setting.
Correct. I agree with you there.
If we can just go for a walk, bro, I don't care. But I need to know what you're about before I pursue this shit any further. This isn't 1940 back in the day where you can just, like, you gotta go knock on the mom's door and be like, I'd like to woo your daughter. Like, those days are done. So I don't know why some people still expect old school shit in a new school setting. It doesn't make sense. And I've had times in the past where I've jokingly said something where I'm like, oh, well, if this happens, then you know what? Drinks are on me tonight. And the woman has, like, deadpan respond, like, I don't pay on dates. I never talk to her again, bro. Like, okay, goodbye.
Red flag.
Yes. I don't pay on dates. Like, and you know what the messed up part was? This was in my early 20s. She was a nurse. So nurses aren't...
made her money.
Yeah, so what the fuck do you mean you don't pay? Like, I don't even want you to pay. People talk about, like, so many times. Matter of fact, I wish I could play this on her, but I'll get copyrighted. Papa Doc. The guy who plays Papa Doc. He was talking to Wendy Williams, who I can't stand. Doesn't matter though. And he was like, if I want a sandwich, he said, you make daddy a sandwich. And he said it just like that. Now, usage of words, whatever standing, whatever. She was like, sometimes. He was like, no, all the time. And this is the issue I have, is the double standards that a lot of people, women, men, whatever have. So, he was like, you make daddy a sandwich. She was like, no. Sometimes he was like, no, you make me a sandwich. And she was like, no. And his reply was, so if I go out and take you on a date and I say, let's go Dutch, let's split the bill, what's your reply? And she was like, ew, no. And he's like, so if I go somewhere with you and somebody's offending you, you expect me to protect you, right? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, then make me a damn sandwich. That's my issue. And that, to me, that's what it should be.
You think he's correct?
Hell yeah, he's right. It's not about the sandwich. It's about, if you expect me to cater to you, why would you not cater to me?
Hold up your end of the bargain.
Yes.
Exactly. And
It's not about the sandwich. It's about, I would do anything for you. Why wouldn't you do that for me? So her thought process was, because I'm me, you should be doing everything for me. And that's a lot of attitude that a lot of people have these days. Is like, because I'm, and it's not just women. Some guys are like this too. I'm not trying to like pigeonhole, but a lot of women are like, you're the man. Be the man. Like, so I'm supposed to do all this shit, and what exactly are you doing for me? And that's what I said last time. Like, why am I with you? If I'm gonna give, I shouldn't be able to get anything? Like, that's not a relationship. Like, that's a, I don't even know what the hell you call that. I don't know about you, but I could never date somebody that, and I've been in situations like that. Like, I would do anything for you, because if I'm in love with you, like, there's nothing that I won't do for you. Why wouldn't I want the same energy back?
Well, I think so. So here's how I approach it, and this is what I was thinking about after we did last week's podcast here. I don't like to go off of the other person's energy. So if I'm going on a date, I'm gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go off of them. You feel me? She could be a millionaire. She could be in the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the man is the man. You know how I think.
Yeah, traditional.
Traditional. The man is a gentleman. He should do certain things. I'm not saying he's got to open the door for her. Some of those things today are a little corny and cliche, but to each his own. You treat her how you feel she should be treated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If he thinks that you should split the bill, then I guess you bring it up. But for me, I don't like to rely on anybody else. I like to own the situation.
Agreed.
If she offers, that's great. Then I would say, nah, don't worry about it. Man, leave the tip if you want, but not even so much. You know, sometimes a girl will get offended. But to me, I'm going to do what I think is necessary because I'm the man. And then that's how you do the weed out process. If they have a problem with it, then no harm, no foul. Have a nice day. But you know, because sometimes if you kind of go off the other person, then you're selling yourself short, and you're
this
now
weed really is good.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
And then you're mixing vibes. You got to be honest with each other from the jump.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I know you do. But that's why everybody has to be true to who they are first, and then you can move forward. Because if you're not, then you're going to get all kind of mixed messages.
But all that sweet shit you just said, which I agree with, because if I'm dating somebody and I'm with you, I want to take care of you. I agree with that. But if you're saying you're the man, you're being the man, if the person you're with is not a lady, are you going to stay?
Stay? I'll stay, but I won't.
No. I mean stay.
No.
I'm not talking about you'll not ghost on the date.
No,
That's my point.
Right, but that's my right, right?
Yes,
and that's her right.
But that's my point.
Correct.
If you are a person who wants to be a man about it, and I'm the same way. Like, if you're my girl, like, you know, like, I got you. Like, if you're in trouble, I'm here. Like, whatever. But at the same time, you still, in the turn, if you want to be a man, you still want a lady.
Correct. But here's the thing. I'm being a man. This is where I think a little gray area is. I don't know if people understand this or not. I'm not being a man for her. I'm being a man for me.
You're just being yourself.
Correct.
Yes, I like to take care of
people. And then
people.
she'll adjust to that. She likes it. She doesn't like it.
Yeah, 100.
You feel me? So that's exactly what it is. I'm going to do what I got to do. And if she reciprocates, then that's great to my liking. And if not, then we go on our separate ways.
I agree with that.
Until you find the match.
But you're saying it from a different standpoint.
Correct. Just I'm using my opinion.
But at the same time, you're being the man, but you still expect a lady.
Of course. I expect my version of what I think the lady is.
What you expect is what, if you don't get that,
right.
So you're not getting your energy matched.
Correct.
See?
Right.
You agree with that.
Of course, because that's what it is at the end of the day. That's where you're going into a relationship for, to get your energy matched, whatever that is.
I've met countless women in my life, whether it was a casual date, whether it was someone I've dated, whether it's stuff I've seen. They just take. And they just expect it, because be a man. I want you to take charge. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. But
a very entitled society.
Yes. And it's not just women. Men do it too.
Of course. That's why I said society as a whole.
I don't agree with the fact that just because you're a man, you have to have someone who's obedient or listens to you or all kinds of other shit.
No way. No, that's just crazy.
But there's a lot of men like that too.
Of course there are.
Where they're like, I'm the man. I make the decisions. I do this. Like, that don't make no sense to me either.
You gotta be fair.
Yeah, but most people ain't doing that.
It's an understanding.
Most people don't have the understanding because they don't communicate, though.
Right. They go into it thinking it's one thing, and they learn the hard way that it ain't what it is.
You hit it on the head. People are entitled, bro. They're
Big time.
Entitled.
In so many ways.
I deserve.
Yep.
For why? Because you exist.
Exactly. What did you do to deserve that? Again, not to bring it up again, that's why things were really so much easier and innocent back in the day. It was so understood. I hate to say like I'm living in the past. It was understood from the get-go what it was it not?
I don't know.
Come on, it was actually laid out for you. The guy did his thing, the girl did hers. That's why people didn't get divorced either. You needed each other.
I mean, you're going way back then.
Going back.
No, you're going way back.
Yeah.
I mean, both my parents worked, bro. And you're going way back.
I'm going way back.
I wouldn't like that, though. I wouldn't. I don't want a housewife, bro. I don't.
I'm not even, no, I noticed, I didn't say housewife. They knew each other's role.
But then she was a housewife, but she knows the role.
Not necessarily. If she worked, she still knew what she had to do. When she worked and she came home, they split the responsibilities, whatever it was.
But that's not.
Here's the thing. You ever hear people say you shouldn't need the other person?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't agree with that. You should need the other person. Here's why. That need, I think, is another word for the love that's in the relationship. It's a little love, right? Because think about it. You should want the other person first.
Want, yes.
You should want them first. Yeah. Secondly, you should need them. Because if you don't need them, then it's so easy to sever the tie. I'm not saying you need them, meaning you can't go on without them.
That's love, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's love.
But that love is a need. It's a love. The title of this is so dumb.
That's love.
But that's the need.
I feel like...
How people can go away for a week on business.
Now you're getting deep.
What are you, kidding me?
Now you're getting deep.
Let me tell you something. Go away on business. Do me a favor. Don't come home. Stay wherever you're going.
Now you're getting deep, though.
But that's what it is.
That's a different...
You want to talk, then we're going to talk. That's where it boils down to.
But these days, people think they're in love and they're really not.
Correct.
Because that's love.
A lot of different things going on. You should feel the need for somebody. If you don't, then what do you... Then it can easily be broken. Back then, I feel they needed each other. Because there were responsibilities.
I feel like...
If you did everything... then you don't need them. Simple.
Because people don't love anymore.
Well, because who are you gonna love? The girl that's taking her underwear and throwing them around?
People say they're in love every...
The guy that's sleeping around?
It has nothing to do with that. I think people don't even know what love is.
Look, I'm over here, I'm single, so I'm not talking like I know everything. I'm just going by, what I see.
But people don't know what love is. To me, if you love somebody, the only way that you ever break up is if somebody dies.
God forbid, yeah.
Like, knock on wood.
Why is that? Why is it not like that anymore?
It's too easy to not. People don't know. They throw around. I think people are in love with the idea of love, that they never actually really find what it really is.
So these people that are in pseudo-love,
yeah.
How do they make it to the next step?
They don't. They just live that way for the rest of their life.
Well, they get married eventually.
Yeah, and they fucking cheat and all kinds of other shit.
So they just go through the motions.
I feel like these days people are more infatuated with the idea of love than actually being in love. Like, they want the wedding. They want to take Instagram pictures.
It's artificial.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Like, we said this last time, but to me, like, that real shit, that old school shit, like, my parents got married in City Hall, bro. Most people in that age bracket got married in City Hall, or they got married with 5 people. They were just chilling on a rooftop, like, with some fucking cake, and that was just it. Like, okay, we're married now, all right, let's go home. We gotta go back to work tomorrow morning. Like, that was it, because the event didn't matter. All that mattered was the person you were with. And they didn't break up because there wasn't an option. There was no breakup.
Where are you headed? Where are you headed?
People these days now...
Where are you headed?
I'm going to sleep.
That's it?
Yeah, what the fuck? It's done. That doesn't exist anymore. Like, to me, unless one of us is dead, there is no option to be with somebody else. Like, we're either going to fix this shit or, like, that's it. It's just no option. These days, when people, like, you could date a woman or a man and, like, your wife is like, oh, well, my wife, we haven't had sex in, like 3 days. I'm going to go on Facebook and see if I could sleep with somebody. There was no shit like that back then. Like, women didn't hop on AshleyMadison.com and find it didn't exist, bro. Like, it was what it was. Like, that was your husband and that was your wife and you fixed it. Or that was just fucking unhappy for the next 60 years. Like, that's just what it was. There was no option B, but now
selfishness.
Now with the internet,
entitled and selfish.
It's too easy. Like, You're unhappy, you see some other dude and you slide in his DMs, or you see some other woman, you slide in her DMs and you go on. Instead of fixing the problem, you run from it and you go somewhere else. That's what people do now. It's too easy. The internet.
Yeah, but they did it then, though.
Yes.
No, I agree with you. It is much easier now. I get it.
It was, okay.
But the mentality was...
You had to really fucking be unhappy.
Yeah, work, yeah.
Like...
Plus, again, there were other, like, there were stigmas. People say stigmas are bad. I'm sorry, they're not bad. You didn't want the stigma of getting a divorce. You know? Like, there were like...
Sometimes, yes.
Reinforcements. Like, you got the divorce, you must have really wanted that.
True, but back then people also stayed in toxic, abusive relationships.
Which is not good.
Yeah. So.
That's what I mean. If you got... People do it today, too.
Yeah, but people are stronger now to leave. There's a lot of women...
Hopefully.
Yes, but there's a lot of women who have been in really bad, really toxic relationships, and they might not have left back then. So I'm not talking about that, where it's something that's actually harmful to you or your kids.
Right,
or
God forbid, yes.
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying, but I'm talking about the people who cheat just because, like, I don't know, we're arguing. Like, just because I don't have an argument.
Yeah, well...
You know what I mean? Like, it's just so easy now. Like,
right, if it's so easy for you to step on your significant other...
It's so easy to post a
are...
thirst trap now and just... I don't even know if you know that. Like, okay, I'm going to say this. Now, I'm kind of switching fields, but... Could you date, or would you accept being...
Absolutely not. Next. No. Look.
Say you had a girlfriend, and she posted a thirst trap. You know what a thirst trap is.
I'm already getting mad, and it's... You can't do this to me.
Is that under any circumstance okay?
No.
Why?
Why? Well, first off, I don't like social media to begin with. So posting anything is not okay for me.
Specifically.
Okay.
When I talk about a thirst trap, you know what a thirst trap is.
Yeah.
You've seen them.
It's obviously not okay because...
You've double-clicked them. You've liked them. You like them. I like them. But not my girl.
Correct.
Why?
Well, because she's taken.
So why would you post it?
Exactly. Well, we all know why you would post it.
There's what I'm getting at. Why do you think that women in relationships, I'm not talking about a model, I'm not talking about a single, I'm talking about a woman in
a regular girl in a relationship. Post it.
In a relationship.
Yeah.
Under what circumstance is it okay to post a thirst trap?
No circumstance.
None. So why does it happen? And would you stay with the woman who did that?
Well, there's a number of reasons, but maybe to get your significant other angry.
So toxic shit.
Jealous. Yeah, of course.
Would you stay with the girl?
That's a good question. The first time, maybe. If it happened again, I would probably give the one chance.
Do you think there's something behind that? If she okay, so that you said it. So you would say something like, "Why are you posting that stuff?" Right?
Forget about it.
I know. I'm trying to clean it up.
Yes.
I've been here a while. I know. But my point is, do you think that there's something behind that? Wouldn't you think twice about your girlfriend, your wife?
100%.
Why would you post that?
It shows about her character. 100%. It shows that she's A, petty.
We're going to ruffle feathers with this shit, but we have to address it.
100%.
Okay. Right.
It's a petty thing to do. It shows, and that tells me a lot about your character. Chances are, me personally, I probably wouldn't be surprised because I get to know my person very well.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
So
you get in there.
I get in there. So I probably wouldn't be surprised. I would be more angry than anything. And I would do my normal thing, and I would address it. But that would really send a red flag. Like I said, I give one chance usually, but it really would rub me the wrong way. And right off the bat, it's like you chip away. It's like you have this perfect thing, and every time something happens, you chip away at it. And after enough chips, it's over. Because not everybody's perfect. I understand that.
I'm gonna be blunt, bro. If my girl posts a thirst trap, I'm dumping her.
Yeah, right on the spot.
Hell yeah, I'm out.
I can see
There's
that.
no mindset
I
that.
can see that. Right, nothing good can come from that mindset.
Why are you there's a psychological difference behind that. I've only heard two reasons, which I'm quickly going to tell you why I think they're both bullshit. Two reasons why women post thirst traps. Both are bullshit. Number one, I've seen women post thirst traps because they say that it's them being confident about their bodies.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be the first one to say that that's absolute bullshit, because if you were confident, you wouldn't need to post it.
You would do it all the time.
You wouldn't need to post it!
Or you would do it all the time.
Listen, I'm a confident person, right? Just in general, I'm not cocky, but I'm confident. I know who I am, right? Meaning, like, I know what I'm good at and know what I'm not. So why would I need to post something that other people would need to give me? You're posting it to boost your confidence. I don't want to hear, oh, well, it's just me being proud of my body. Like, I'm proud of my body too, but I don't need to post that shit every 5 minutes.
Yes, but girls are weird, and I know that's a cop-out.
Bullshit.
I know it's a cop-out.
They're posting it for attention.
Right.
That's why they're posting
The
it.
attention gives them confidence.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a confidence booster.
Right.
You are posting it.
But that's why I'm saying.
So you're not fucking confident in the first place.
On the flip side.
Yeah, flip side.
If a girl... If a girl did that all the time, that would be the trend. Then it wouldn't be
is a
weird.
trend.
But if she doesn't do it and only does it when she's angry, that's the red flag. You understand?
I don't care if you're angry or not.
Yeah,
What I get what you're saying. I wouldn't date you in the first place if I knew what it was when I signed up. Different ballgame.
Correct.
Like, if I dated
That's
you
what I'm saying.
and you're a model, like, that's your job. You post thirst traps.
Right.
But if you're just a regular schmegular degular...
I'm agreeing with you. That's why it's bull. That's what I'm saying.
It is bullshit.
Yes, of
You're
course.
posting it for attention.
Right.
You want attention.
Correct.
From someone or something, even if it's from women.
At this point in time,
Yes.
probably to make you mad.
Yes. And that's the second reason I've seen it. I have heard women say, well, I started posting thirst traps because my boyfriend likes thirst traps. Like, I see him double clicking on pictures of thirst, so I'm posting them because if he can like pictures, then why wouldn't I post shit? That is the most toxic shit I've ever heard in my life. If you are gonna post something to get back at your boyfriend, so you're mad that your boyfriend or husband is liking pictures, like, why wouldn't you just dump him? Your solution to the problem of, I don't like that, because I know a lot of women get mad about shit like that. Like, I know that. Like, if you like pictures of some Insta thought or Insta model, or like if some women don't like their boyfriend watching porn. That's the whole thing, but the first thing that I think you should do is say, hey, listen, baby, like, why are you liking these pictures of these girls if that really bothers you that much? If he says, I don't know, stop getting so bent out of shape, leave. Like, leave. Like, your solution to I'm not happy is I'm going to start inviting more bullshit my way. Because the first thing that I'm going to tell you, and you probably notice, you don't do this because we're not like most men. And I know guys don't say that, but we both don't do this. We don't fall for that bait. Meaning, I might see a picture of a woman who looks good. She posts a thirst trap. I'm like, damn, she looks good. But I'm not going to slide in her DMs. But you better believe, if your girl posts a thirst trap, her DMs are flooded.
Blowing up.
Flooded. Flooded. I don't know why guys do that, but they know what's going to happen. That's why they post it. You're looking for a certain kind of attention. If I'm going to take a belfie, you know what a belfie is? It is a picture of your butt.
It's in a pickup place in Garfield. They pick up your
It is. Dr. Belfie. But a belfie is literally a selfie of your butt cheeks. If you're going to post a selfie of your butt cheeks, you know what's coming. Don't sit here and tell me you don't know what's coming. Because there's a lot of simpy ass dudes out there and they going to slide. And you know they're going to slide. That's why you posted it.
Opportunists.
Yes. And I can swear I'm not that kind of dude. I don't care. Like, I'm not finna slide in some girl's DMs just because she posted a picture of her butt. I might think it looks nice, but I'm not built that way because I'm not a simp. But there's a lot, and that's why you post shit like that. So dudes that like pictures like that, women get jealous, and I can understand that because if you see some other girl, a lot of women are like, well, I don't look like her, or that's not me. Why are you liking these other girls' pictures? I get it because women don't think like men. But your solution to that problem is to start posting shit yourself so that you invite bullshit. So now we got two people that are fucking unhappy. Like, that's your solution? So if I see and my girl posts a thirst trap, and this has been tried and true, I'm dumping her. I'm out. Unless I'm dating somebody who's a model or some shit. Because that's different. That's your business. Like, you gotta do that. But if I'm like, you know, I work for fucking Mashio's catering service and I'm posting pictures of my ass. Yo, I've seen people on TikTok, girls working at Papa John's taking pictures of their Papa John's. I think it was Pizza Hut, but there was a girl, she was like...
Domino's.
Yeah, shaking her... You see?
Yeah, they got the... They're like...
She was out there with them cakes. She was caked up.
Yeah.
Nobody out there is going to post pictures of like that of their body unless they're looking for attention. It's the easiest way to get followers on social media. It's the easiest way to get attention from people, but it's not the kind of attention that you want. or you might want it, but there's only one kind of attention that comes from that. No guy ever looks at a picture of a girl's butt, right? And they're like,
I'm gonna marry her.
yeah! Like, and that's what people don't get. Like, women do that kind of stuff. You're only appealing to the stupid side of guys. Like, it's the same thing as when dudes send pictures of their shit, right? We only do it because they think like we're not meant. Like, no girl is gonna be like, ooh, wow, that's a nice penis. Like, I want to date him. So what makes you think that we're gonna look at that and be like, I want to, like, you might want to date her. You might want to take her out to Dairy Queen, but you're not like, wow, I want that to be my wife. And anybody who says that, they don't know what they're signing up for because they won't be able to handle it. Like, most guys can't date girls in that, you know.
Realm.
No, like, could you date a girl that did, like, you know, adult movies? Personally. I watched a thing on TikTok about this too. This dude.
What would you watch?
This dude was engaged to a woman. She does adult films.
No.
And they were talking about the issues that they have in their relationship. And one of the issues that he had was that they can't be intimate on days that she films.
What?
Exactly. Think about what I'm saying. I'm cleaning that up. Imagine your girl coming home.
How though?
Like a
No,
Twinkie.
that's not.
She coming home like a Twinkie.
There's something wrong.
She's a Twinkie.
There's something wrong there.
That's real. They're engaged. They're going to get married. And he's talking about it, how like she comes home sometimes, she's like a Twinkie. You know, she got the cream filling. Like, dead ass. Imagine that. And that's what guys, like, you think you want to date somebody like that? Like, most guys are not, you can't handle that. You want to date a girl that does OnlyFans? You really can handle the fact that there's like, you know, some girls thousands, some girls hundreds, some girls dozens. But there are dozens of people out there that are looking at your whatever significant other naked and doing stuff to them. Most guys can't handle it. They think they can.
But I think guys do. There's a big number of people that do go with. Somebody's going with these girls.
Most girls I know that personally.
Single?
Yeah. They're single. Or their significant other has a huge problem with it. They think they're okay with it, but they can't handle it. It's not easy to handle, bro. It's not. I've been in situations like that. I've dated women who've, you know, exotic dancers or women in the, you know, cinema. Like, if you're a jealous guy, don't even try it. You'll lose your mind. I'm not a jealous guy. Like, if I know that's what it is and I signed up for that, I don't get mad about it. You see the difference? I'm not like most guys when it comes to that. I'm not gonna get mad at you if that's what you do. Like, if I started dating you and I know you did that kind of stuff for a living, I can't get mad at you for it. That's what I signed up for it. Now, if I started dating you and you didn't do that and all of a sudden, like, you're posting thirst traps, like, something's not right. I'm out. See the difference?
Big time.
And that's what I'm saying. But most guys, like, oh yeah, I could date this girl. No, you can't, bro. Like, no, you can't. Because let me tell you something. If she's out there filming, like doing adult films, she's not doing adult films with somebody who's that. Like, she's out there with, you know, I don't know these dudes' names, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, the zippers in the world. Like, that's what it is, bro. Like, most people ain't built for that. You know what girls do on OnlyFans? did I say this last time?
I don't think so.
There's specifically on OnlyFans, there are women, like, men pay money so that they can, okay, I have to
buy the underwear.
No, even crazier.
Right.
Men pay money to send girls a picture of their situation so that the girl can rate it. You heard me right. I pay someone money, so I'll give a girl $10 so that I can send them a picture of me and they can rate it. Currency, $10, $15, I swear to God. I know that for a fact.
Well, you can't fault the girl because...
No, hell no.
I'm just saying, if there's a demand for this, what's going on?
I'm not talking about the morality of it.
What's going on?
But imagine that was your girlfriend, is what I'm saying.
No, absolutely not.
She's looking at this shit all day. Can you handle that? Me? I don't care.
No.
I don't. Did you say Papa John's again? Why did you make it fucking, what is Iwo Jima? Like, what is this?
Hey! What's the matter with you?
You're fucking...
You Clint Eastwood?
This guy made Iwo Jima. In short,
Papajans.
no guy thinks that they
No guy wants that.
No, they think they want it.
No, they don't want a girl
Yes,
that
they do.
does that.
That's why they buy this shit. That's why they buy it.
I don't even want a girl to have a cell phone.
You?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
No.
You really don't want that.
No, I don't.
No.
No, I don't want that.
You don't want your girl to like do anything.
No, don't. Just take care of everything. Stay home. It's beautiful.
So if you dated somebody who didn't talk, you'd be happy.
No, talk to me all day. It's just me, though.
But just you.
Just me.
You really think
We're going to have beautiful conversations.
You think that's realistic?
It's realistic. It's not realistic.
I'm not saying you gotta date Ginger.
No. Listen, look, let's be honest. Today there's a working industry, there's a working class. Men and women together, they go to work together. Already I'm done. I'm finished.
Yeah.
Because I know what's going on at work.
Statistically speaking.
What is it with this work husband nonsense?
That's that bullshit.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Come on. Yeah, I'll give you a work husband.
You know that this is a crazy part too?
Not good.
Do you know that the majority of affairs happen with a coworker?
Of course they do. They're with you more than they're with their husband.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, working on stock. Yeah, okay, work on stocks. Okay.
And this is the funny part.
Not good.
But that comes with the territory too, because women take that work husband stuff, they don't take it seriously.
But he does.
Yes.
Forget it.
That's what women do
and
not...
then his wife jokes about it too. Oh, that's his work wife.
Because women can be friends with men. Men can't be friends with women, bro. It doesn't work that way.
Well, I disagree with that. You know that. But either way, it's not good either way.
What do you mean you disagree with that?
I think men can be friends with women. You mentioned somebody before.
Friends or friends?
No. Straight up friends.
Like, you think that, like, if you... Okay, this is going to sound weird, because that sounds sus. Okay, let me take this back. Like, do you think that if I had a friend like this, where she was in my house at night, at this late at night, we could just be friends?
If it was, young MA, yes.
She's not. She doesn't like men.
So what?
But I know...
She's a girl.
I'm going to tell you this, though. Any dude that hangs out with her is probably still trying to hit.
Come on.
Kodak Black literally came out and said he would.
It's Kodak Black. Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
No.
Listen.
You would not try to hit young MA.
No.
Thank you.
I wouldn't.
So you're friends with her.
Why?
Young MA and Dave are friends. Yes.
Yes! But she would,
Young MA and Dave are friends.
but she would put me on.
Put you on what? Pedestal?
Nah, she probably got more girls than I do.
She would go, ooh, and that's it. That's it. All night she would go, ooh, and
Okay. Do you think a heterosexual
Yes.
man and woman,
Absolutely.
they're gonna be friends,
100%.
hang out together late at night? Would you let your girlfriend hang out with a woman and then?
With a mama? What did you say? I said mama?
Since you
Is
believe,
that a deodorant? Did you say Yemen?
did you hear about that guy, the Army
Did you hear
Hammer?
about this? What?
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer?
Army Hammer.
What?
He's like a
What the?
Yeah.
Is it deviated septum?
You never heard about Army Hammer?
No.
That's a person.
What are you saying to me right now? Baking soda? You got baking soda?
I'm gonna choke.
Anybody know Nachaim? What is this guy's Nachaim?
Nah.
What? It's
Can't do that.
beautiful.
No, I can't do
Look,
that.
it cuts the cake. What? You want to go for a walk? No, we didn't have cake.
Army Hammer.
Angora. What did he do? He's an army?
Choke.
He's an army of hammers?
Do you know who that is?
He's the muscle.
He's an actor.
Muscle. No. Army Hammer? What does this say?
I laughed for 3 hours when I heard his name.
What does he do? Are you just telling me he's a guy?
He's an actor. Army Hammer?
Wait, what kind of actor is he? What? No
I
good.
can't. I'm gonna die laughing. I can't get it out. Army Hammer. I can't. It's his name.
Army Hammer.
There's a crumb stuck in my fucking throat.
Crumb?
Stop, Miss Crumb. Stop.
Crumb. That's it. Harry Crumman. What did you bring up Army Hammer for?
Did you said something about it?
What did I say?
Something about Army Hammer.
That's over with.
Okay,
What
this
did I-
is true. There's a person named Army Hammer. He's a direct descendant of Army Hammer.
No way.
I swear to God!
You sound like a Cameron rap. Like Army Hammer. He's direct descendant of
Bro, I'm not even joking. Look. Armie Hammer is an American actor, the son of businessman Michael Armand Hammer, and the great-grandson of oil tycoon Armand Hammer, the fucking deodorant!
What?
Apparently this guy's a nut job, and he like tries to drink women's blood and beat and bite. I'm not doing that on here.
Of course he does. His last name is Hammer.
Armie.
He's dropping a hammer on.
Okay, well the deodorant guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He stepped away from 2 high-profile projects, a rom-com with J-Lo, and a Paramount series about The Godfather. And there's a whole article about the fall of Armie Hammer.
Yeah.
Armie Hammer.
There you go.
Well, apparently this guy he bites people. This is not funny. Just the fact that his name's Armie Hammer is funny. This guy is like a madman. Like
the adrenochrome.
Like Trevor Bauer type shit.
Trevor Bauer, yeah.
Not
Worse. What was I saying that made you get to Arm & Hammer?
I don't know.
Rewind it.
You lost me on Armie Hammer.
I didn't even say Arm & Hammer.
He's the deodorant guy.
He's deodorant.
Can you believe that there's an actor out there named Armie Hammer?
Yes.
And that there's an actual person named Armie Hammer?
And he's drinking blood.
I didn't know that Armie Hammer was a real person, though. I always see the deodorant and the baking soda. No, the guy's name was Armie Hammer. There's a person out there named Armand Hammer, and he just broke it up into the hyphens.
Genius.
Chef Boyardee did it.
Chef Boyardee.
Mm-hmm. They don't even eat meatballs in Italy. Couldn't believe that when I found that out. They don't eat meatballs there. Don't say what Italians do.
They eat the...
Don't say it.
The sanguinazzi.
The cousins.
Yeah, that's right. That's why they come out with... There's always a genetic...
Certain things are going to have to be on the Patreon, and we are not talking about
There's always a genetic discrepancy.
No sanguinats and none of that shit.
What, the sanguinats?
Nope.
That's because with the...
No, not doing it.
What, they do that?
That's why you subscribe to our Patreon, and we will tell you the true story about fast food and where they get chicken nuggets from.
You don't want to know what's in a kid's
You read
meal.
this far? Because there's some people that actually watch the whole video, which is crazy.
Yeah.
No one watches anything on it these days. And I said there's a lot of topics we can't talk about.
Yeah, no, it's got to be for that.
No, there's got to be a paywall behind it.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff that we could actually talk about, but we can't talk about it.
Can't do it.
No, there's got to be a paywall behind that because, they're watching, so it's tough.
They're watching.
Well, that's your boy.
That's your boy, Fauci.
No.
Hey. You can say Fauci. Who, the leaky faucet?
That's
Fauci?
You should know that from your dad, Gene Hackman.
Yes!
You can't just
you're
pick
Brill.
up the phone.
You're Brill, so we're covered.
Listen,
Don't talk on the phone.
It's been real, guys. That's enough.
If you're gonna wear a mask,
I'm leaving.
make sure you wear 3 masks so that the CDC.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll probably be back next week, and I won't have Papa John's there,
Papa
'cause
John's.
favorite races.
Papa
We'll be back.
John's.
More content.
Wear your masks.
I'm done. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye.